Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg. I hope you guys are ready to unpack and get into some good conversations today.
And I'm Jess, and this is our podcast, Baggage Claim. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Baggage Claim? How's everybody doing tonight? If you're first time here, thank you so much for joining us. If you're a regular to Baggage Claim, thank you for coming back. Baggage Claim is a place where we have conversations and community around relationships, around marriage, around just self. And so wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, grab your favorite drink, whatever that is, and pull up to the table with us and just have some good discussion.
That's right.
You know what's good about today already?
Ooh, what is good about today already?
I did not laugh at the clap.
I'm so proud of you. Give me a high five.
I feel like we've maybe turned a corner here.
We may have.
I mean,
Well,
we're 30, what is it, 33 episodes in?
Yeah. When we
33
originally
in.
started, we had producer Michael and we had producer Miranda. Well, Miranda's our daughter-in-law. And when baby Lucy was born, Miranda had to take a leave of absence. And she's here today.
And she did the clap for us.
And I did not laugh.
So do you realize we're
You're
probably
calming
over
influence in my heart.
30
Aw.
hours in, probably 30 plus
That's
hours.
insane.
And you just now stopped laughing
Stop
with the clap.
That doesn't mean I'm going to not
Can
laugh
we also have
next
a quick
week.
shout out that it's Miranda's birthday?
It is.
This
We're
week.
celebrating Miranda's birthday.
So
It was
we are
Saturday.
celebrating it tonight, but
But she was
Yeah.
out of town Saturday,
Happy
so
birthday,
we're celebrating
Miranda.
her birthday tonight,
Yes.
which will be
Happy
7
birthday,
days later when this all
darling.
comes out.
yes.
Yes.
Which is why we have an audience tonight.
Yeah, we do have an audience.
We
We
do.
have some actual past guests of Thomas.
That's true. We've got
and,
return
and AJ.
guests.
And AJ, Uncle AJ. yes. And
My
so,
bro.
yeah,
Come
he's
on.
over
Thomas,
there.
our son, who is married to the birthday girl. Yeah, Uncle AJ, who is like an honorary son.
Yes, he's one of our kids. That's it. Come on, buddy.
You're right. He is a
So
kid.
we just
Yes.
we all went out to dinner for Miranda's birthday, and now we're recording. So it's been a fun night already.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we're we're just gonna jump in. Like we just
Question time.
Okay.
Are we
Gee,
doing
almost
question
forgot.
times?
Greg almost
Greg
forgot. I
almost
just called
forgot. Are we
you
not
G.
doing
Nah, I was
questions?
about to
Greg's
jump
Greg's
into-
grandfather name is G, and so and I'm
My
JJ.
name
So
is G.
9 times out of 10, instead of Greg, hey, whatever, I'm like,
And
G, this or that.
I will say I completely dove into saying question time, but do we have questions?
You said you.
I don't know. Do we have a question?
Do we have a question? Hey, let's ask the audience. I think AJ has. Oh, that one might be.
Oh,
That one might be
AJ
dangerous.
AJ's
AJ,
raising his
what's the
hand.
question?
We're
AJ,
taking
AJ like threw his
questions.
hand up so
Taking
fast.
questions from the studio
afraid.
audience now.
All right.
All right, go ahead, AJ. What's your
No, I'll go
question?
second.
Okay. Question time.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather?
No, come here. You got to get on the mic.
Yeah. Throw it in the mic.
Somehow.
No, walk over
It's-
here and get on the mic.
AJ,
Don't get in front of
it's
the
usually a would you
yeah,
rather.
yeah, yeah. Just
Way to go, Tom.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Would you rather sneeze every time you fart or fart every time you sneeze?
sneeze every time you
That sounds
fart,
like it's the double whammy
or
of
fart
awfulness every
you
time.
Sneeze.
Well, I definitely sneeze more than I fart, so I would say.
You do?
Oh, I definitely
No way.
do. Like with my allergies,
Bro,
for
go
sure.
to an allergist, man. Get some medicine.
I feel. Oh.
Because like when it hits
AJ's
me,
got a question
We
now?
have to answer the question for
because
you.
like
can
I feel
ask
like
another
I would
one.
rather have
Hold on.
to
You're just ready.
sneeze whenever I fart. That way I don't fart every time I have to sneeze.
I enjoy sneezing more than farting.
I don't. It's the reverse. I would
Sneezing
rather
is like, it
fart.
starts in my toes, and it's a full body
You have a
experience.
range of sneezes. It's either like a, oh, bless you, or of, are you okay?
It's really
No, I'm a
loud.
violent
Like-
sneezer.
I'm very violent. It's very loud, very
But
violent.
it's not like a release. Like it hurts.
The problem
my
is, though,
back.
when you sneeze, people
I'm
go,
old.
bless you. They're like, bless you. When you fart, everybody gives you the stink eye.
Yeah.
Like, they're looking
Oh.
at
That or
y'all
they
weird.
rate it.
I don't like the word
I'm a
fart.
rater.
I'm a
I'm
girl.
like, oh, that was a solid
Oh,
six
when
and
you
a half.
pass gas.
You know what I mean?
Toot. When you toot.
When you
Okay.
pass gas.
All right.
Toot.
Would you,
When
you
you
got a
poop.
question?
I do have a question.
Come on,
All
AJ.
right, yeah, AJ's got
I
a
never
question
answered that
now.
question because
We're
I
like,
don't know.
this is questions from the audience. So like number
Okay.
2 here. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this appropriate for our audience? Okay.
I thought of a new one.
Okay. Just making sure.
Would you rather be able to never use toilet paper again or never use a fork and knife again?
You never use a
Never use a fork and knife again.
Hands down, fork and knife.
Fork and knife.
What about a bidet?
Ooh,
That's not part of the question.
Don't mind if I do. Listen.
Baba do, Baba day.
You got to start using like different theories. Like could I use chopsticks?
Like
Could I use a
weed?
bidet? Like other solutions.
Okay,
No,
so wait
it's-
a minute.
I
It's
would
no,
either
we-
forks and knives.
it's either
I'd be chopping
no
my steak
toilet
with a
paper.
spoon.
Or no
Or no
silverware.
Fork and knife. You can use chopsticks.
I will tell you this. I was when I was in Korea,
What are you about to say?
and they have really really nice debates.
Bidets.
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 Good
What are we
gosh.
talking about, Greg?
Sorry, it's Margarita's talking.
You ever
Uh,
I got a question.
anyway,
about it.
so it had like not only was it water, but
Yeah.
it had heat, air,
Ooh.
What about the massage
like warm
feature?
water,
It's like a car wash. for
Hey,
your
Jay.
like
booty
warm
hole.
water. Yeah, it was
It does patterns.
next level.
I can't.
Like it was
With you
amazing.
people.
So-
I might try one of those.
It almost made me want to buy one. So-
My old roommate had one. I was sad when he moved out.
Yeah, I don't.
It was
Yeah,
great.
Was
Oh.
it like heated?
Heated toilet seat, heated
Oh
water,
my gosh.
heated
what
air.
kind of roommate do you have?
Oh, he said it was like a $500 bidet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
the good ones.
But
aren't
he's from
cheap.
California, so
Yeah, those are amazing.
What is
Okay.
that?
Okay.
I don't know what that means. He's just bougie. Orange County.
Alright.
No, that
I have
explains
a
lot.
would you rather.
All right, shoot,
Okay.
Jess, go for it.
How many questions are we doing tonight?
This is
Three,
it.
at
This
least
is
three. This
it.
is the last one.
Would
This is
you?
for, hold on, it's for Tatum. Tatum, would you rather?
Yes,
No,
Tatum.
we got to do
Sneeze or
question
fart?
time. Do it right for Tatum.
For Tatum.
Question time.
Tatum, would you rather?
Shout out to Tatum.
Sneeze or fart?
Would you? No.
You'd probably rather
Would
fart.
you rather be allergic to sunlight or be allergic to your own sweat?
Ooh.
Sweat.
Ooh.
Because if I couldn't be outside, that'd just be miserable for me.
In my
How
menopausal
so allergic?
era of life, I sweat in my classroom. So
It is true. I will say it's gotten colder here in Georgia, where
and
we're
I'm
at.
loving it.
And I absolutely love it because when I turn the air down, I've slept the best in the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and I've slept
Yeah,
in
I
6
could
months.
agree with that.
I feel like I
And
would.
Jess says she wakes up freezing, but I've literally slept in the
No,
night.
I go to sleep freezing and then I sweat the rest of the time.
It is
I think I would
amazing.
rather be allergic to sunlight because it's easier to be in the shade.
I don't know. I think I'd rather be allergic to my sweat. And I
Yeah.
sweat all the time. Like, I'm thinking, like, building the deck this last weekend. Like, I sweat, like
I don't sweat that much.
I'm
I
literally
sweat, but
standing
not
in the
that
front of
much.
my classroom
like
teaching,
drenched in
reading, and
sweat.
I'm
But
sweating.
I think I would rather be able to, like, go out to the beach or go out to the lake.
If
And
you can't be in the sun, that just sucks.
yeah, I think I'd rather choose to be in the sun.
Mm.
So, great question time. All right.
Whew. All right. Well,
Our audience is not engaged in what
that
we're
doesn't
saying.
matter. They're over there talking about stupid crap. So, we talked about. We just had one that posted. When this comes out, it'll be 7 days ago.
Yeah.
So it's called the solitude paradox. So the whole idea is that your
Paradox is a
relationships,
fancy word.
are better when you spend time alone, and which sounds
When you
kind of
can
crazy.
manage your time alone.
Yeah, and so we talked about that idea and we threw it out there about, hey, being alone or in solitude makes the relationships you're in better. And so, but we never really, we gave a couple of tips on things to do.
Then we did
or
the
some-
exercise.
Some challenges,
Yeah.
some exercises like spend 10 minutes alone. This past week, like no radio, just in silence. And then we said, say the one thing that you love most about yourself. And we'll be pushing that on our social media this week. Our last week was, hey, tell us something you like about yourself.
Mhm.
So the three of us tried that challenge in our
we didn't
group
try it,
text.
we did it.
I'm not
Okay.
going to lie. It got
Like,
hard real
I
fast.
say tried because I didn't do very
So
well.
we have a little text thread between the three of us called our baggage claim crew.
Mhm.
And so we basically were like, okay, say one thing you like about yourself each day. And Michael and I were firing them off. And it was after day one, Jess went, she ghosted us.
I did.
She
went
did kind of
completely
ghost us
silent.
completely.
So it's almost like I was side texting Jess, being like, hey, you got to chime in here.
I was like, I don't like anything about myself today. Like,
Yeah.
that was hard. That
Bro,
You made
literally,
it one
seriously,
day.
like day 3, it took me till the end of the day. Cause like, and I would just think and think and think. And I'm like, I don't have anything to say.
like we've been doing this for 7 or 8 days at this point, and there's only been like maybe 3 days where I participated. Not because I don't want to, but just because that's that hard for me to pick out something I like about myself.
So why, like, and I texted in the group, and we're
Mhm.
like, why is it this is so freaking hard for us? Like, why is it that we allow society, we allow everything in our lives to talk about the negative parts of us.
Mhm.
And we could all, because if we went the next 7 days and said, tell me one thing you want to change in your life, that's a quick.
Yeah, it's a
like,
lot easier to do.
Yeah. And why is that? Like, why have we programmed ourselves, or why have we allowed people to tell us all the things we need to change versus telling us all the things that are good?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we take time to actually sit back and think about the things that we like about ourselves. I mean, when's the last time that you've ever had anybody encourage you to do that? Even just in society, like that's not a common thing. So
Well, I will say our principal at our staff meeting today, she gave us each a sticky note after we had some pretty heavy content that we had already gone over. But she was like, we're not ending on a negative note. We've had a lot of heavy stuff we've talked about. So she gave all 60 something of us a sticky note and she said, write your name at the top. So we all did. And she said, trade with someone around you and then write something that you like about that person or an encouragement, like a specific personal thing. And we did that, but we all traded around 3 times.
yeah,
And she even brought up, she was like, you see how easy it was for you to pick out something that was positive about somebody. Like I even had somebody's name who I don't know personally, but I'm like, you have the best laugh. Like when you laugh, it fills up the room. And that's what I wrote on her paper. But I don't know her as a friend, but all of us, it was like we were firing them off. And she was just, our principal said, okay. We have to end this. Y'all need to go home or whatever. But it was so easy for me to pick out stuff I liked about either my teammates on my grade level or like that person I don't teach with her at all. She's a 4th grade teacher. But that was so easy for me. But then when I got my own sticky note back, because that was the end, they were like, whose ever sticky note you have in your hand, take it to that person. But then reading the comments that other people wrote about me, I was like, oh, wow, okay. But I can't pick out those many things about my own self.
Why? Why not?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, go back to solitude, like the paradox. We don't spend time intentionally with our own thoughts.
I did it one time. I had a dry erase marker, and every morning I would write something on my mirror, just to encourage myself. And then I would write stuff on
Yeah,
your
after
mirror.
we got married, you brought me in on that.
Yeah, so we had the big mirrors in our bathroom, and so I would write notes to Jess with a dry erase marker on a mirror because you can just wipe it off.
Yeah.
And then I would write things. It would be 3 things on my mirror I would write every day that either I wanted to accomplish or things I liked about myself or just to encourage myself.
Encouraging your own self.
And I know that sounds, and some people think that sounds silly, but the idea
or
is,
even like selfish, but
yeah, but everybody's telling us what we need to change. No one's really telling us, hey, you are amazing at this, because it feels so self-gratifying. And
Right.
so and I get the idea of like, we want to be better people. We want to be moving forward. We want progress. So we're always trying to improve those areas of our life where we feel like we're not, I guess, up to where we want to be.
Yeah.
But sometimes we focus so much on that we forget what we're really good at.
Yeah.
And that's the
there's
sad
been
part.
very few spans of time in my life where I have been able to say positive things about myself. And you know this, I read my own thoughts about myself personally in a very negative filter.
Which is, this is completely interesting to me because you are the most encouraging person I've
Yes,
ever been around.
absolutely.
Like you literally encourage everyone around you. Like even me, you'll text me out of the blue and be like, I'm so proud of you. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Like you encourage me so much, but it's so interesting because you take that
Yeah.
into your relationship, whether you are beating yourself up, but you carry that weight in that relationship.
Yeah.
And then,
It's
then you
really
project
easy
that.
for me to encourage others
Yeah.
and to pick
Same.
out like small things of how to encourage other people.
Like
But-
for me, it's fulfilling to encourage others.
Yeah.
Like I love
makes my heart
encouraging
happy.
others. Absolutely. But this week has made me think like, why do I not ever do that even on a small scale to myself?
Why can I not make my own heart happy?
Because if we
Yeah.
switch,
Yeah.
if we
No, for
switch
sure.
that, like our challenge was say something you like about yourself.
Yeah.
If we challenge that and say, hey, say something you love about somebody in your
Oh
life.
my gosh, that would be so easy if I were
Yeah.
like our 3 group
Yeah. That would be
text that we
crazy. I
had
could write a page tonight
every time.
on that. Yeah.
every day. I could do that hands
Well,
down.
and it makes me.
But that's crazy to me.
And
It's
I know
baffling.
we've talked about this before on the podcast, but it makes me go back, like we get in our own echo chamber in our own mind.
Mhm.
And that takes me back to the statistic where it's the average mindset of a person in America. We have a 13-to-1 negative ratio. We think 13 negative thoughts about ourselves
Oh, yeah.
to every one positive thought. So it's so much easier to look at
Me
someone
personally,
else.
I would double that of the negative
Yeah,
parts
26.
versus 1. 26 negative to 1.
We look at someone else with such positivity, but when we look at ourselves, like it's an immediate filter we throw of negativity.
I don't even like to talk about myself, but like today we had a team meeting for my grade level, and we've had some changes happen with some curriculum stuff, and it's been hard, and it's going to be hard for a little while. It's fine. We're going to meet the challenge. But one of my teammates, my next door neighbor on my hallway, she was so complimentary of me, Dana, of course.
I know.
She was so complimentary of how I led that meeting. And she even said my countenance, the words I chose, my tone of voice, how I led our team through that difficult meeting to like help us put our next foot forward and get a plan and who's doing what. And this is what it's going to look like. And I'm going to order this and that and whatever. Like there was a plan. And I was just like, no, I'm just trying to keep our feet under us because this starts Monday and it's Tuesday today, when we're recording. So I was just trying to like, we're going to stay above water. We're not going to drown. Here's what we're doing. But literally it was just like a survival mode. But after the meeting, she pulled me aside and she said, you did such a good job leading us just then. She was like, your tone, even your body language, and it was just like on and on and on and on. And I was just thinking, wow, I would have never thought that about my own self. But why can I not think that about myself? That's so,
It's very
it's
interesting.
frustrating in my own mind.
Well, since we have a studio audience, I would love to involve them because it's usually just the three of us in this room. So I would love you guys. AJ, tell me 2 things you like about yourself right now.
And here, you got to come talk in the mic.
Yeah, come over
Step
here.
behind the camera.
Yeah,
though.
come over
Go ahead and be
here.
thinking, Miranda.
And
behind the camera. behind
Put
the
your
camera.
eyes back
Okay,
in your
you
Or in
forehead,
front of
Miranda.
it, either way.
yeah.
You're going.
I guess right now I really like my job and the job I've provided for myself.
Yep.
You have worked really hard
Yeah.
for your
So-
job.
That's something I really like.
What's your second?
Well, see, like right now, okay, you're having trouble thinking of a second
And
one.
I got
but
4.
I have
I know,
I
I
have
got
3 or
two
4 listed in my mind right now for you.
I just like what I really like myself is how I just always know how to have a fun time.
Absolutely.
That's one of the ones on my
Just
list.
no matter what, like every night
Yes.
this past week, I've just found something to do to have fun and enjoy my time and enjoy the life I've been given. So
That it. Yep.
Perfect. Thank
Perfect.
you. Thank you. I will tell you this: when AJ shows up, I smile.
Every
Like
time.
immediately
Absolutely.
start
Every
smiling
time.
because I'm like, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have a good
No,
time.
for sure.
It's
I've
just
met you,
that-
We've hung out like what 5 times maybe.
max. Yeah.
Dude, this is, you're like my best friend.
Yeah,
like
y'all have a
literally,
ball.
absolutely,
Yeah.
like
We're on
super
a-
chill.
We're on a different wavelength.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I was just
yeah.
saying this before we started recording. In our garage, we have like a 75-inch TV. We watch football on
Oh,
Saturdays.
yeah, outside.
And the two of y'all were out there singing
they were out there
karaoke.
singing karaoke to the top of their lungs.
tonight. Yes,
But
yes,
I will
loud.
say too about
Loudly.
producer Michael and AJ, y'all could not be more different
Oh,
At all.
100%.
As
Like, very
people.
different.
But also,
Yeah.
there's so many similarities that just joy and enjoying who you're around.
Come on, Miranda. You're
So-
up.
Get in there.
Come on.
Okay.
Get in there.
Come on, Miranda
Miranda
Lee.
won't even get off the couch. You get over here.
Come
Producer
on,
Miranda.
Come
I
on.
will say,
Producer birthday girl Miranda.
producer birthday girl Miranda and I
She's
are
only
a lot
25
alike
years old.
in our self-talk. And
Yes,
so I
Miranda is.
know that this is hard for you, but I know there's 2 things you
You're
can
not on the
say.
camera. Get in a little bit more.
No, you weren't on the camera.
Yeah, you don't have to be on the camera.
Oh,
Just
okay.
tell us. We just want recording because most 98%, 99% of our people listen.
Yeah, that's true.
So go ahead. Yeah, just tell us what you got.
Okay, first thing.
Give us 2.
My photography.
Yes, you are such an amazing
If you're out there and you
photographer.
want a phenomenal photographer,
Go on Facebook and
Simply
search
You photography.
Simply
You.
You Photography
Amazing.
and check
And before the photo.
and check
Simply
this
tan.
girl
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling
If
you,
you
the
want to be
girl-
tan before your photo, you can also search Simply Tan, and
This
she'll
girl is
make you
phen-
glow.
is an artist. It's really cool to watch her work.
You are an
So that's
artist
one. Go ahead, number
in
two.
many ways.
How sweet Lucy is.
No, okay, that's
No, I was
but
able
say
to
it, but
rate her.
frame it as a
As you.
compliment to yourself. I am a
Good mom.
yes,
You
you
are. You're a great mom.
are. You
You're a
are
great
such a
mom.
good mommy.
You are.
You are such a
Yes.
good mommy.
And
Oh,
Miss
man.
Lucy's, she's asleep maybe like 15 feet from us.
Yeah,
know.
she's
in our
sleeping
room.
in G and JJ's room.
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas Jack.
All right. Hey, no vulgarity.
You can't say bad words. Firefighter Thomas cannot say bad words.
I like to help people.
Yes.
You're a community helper.
That is a good thing.
That's true.
I mean, I guess I would like to think that I'm a good dad and husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. We got an approval from AJ.
AJ approves.
I would say you guys are. You guys are
Yeah.
phenomenal and very involved parents, which
You
is
are.
really cool
You're
to
very
watch and see.
hands-on parents.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It's cool to see. You
As
guys.
hard as it is to have a newborn, and you were literally newlyweds when you had her, like literally a year and 5 seconds after you got
A
married.
year and 5 seconds.
But all of that, y'all have taken it on so well. And I know there's frustration. I mean, we're parenting adults and there's still frustration, but you've done a really good job. And AJ, I mean, see, here I am complimenting y'all. AJ, your determination is admirable. It
Yeah,
truly
we've watched
is.
you
We've watched you go from this,
struggle and work and
Oh,
work
my.
and work and pay for your ways to
yeah,
to
Smokehouse
to
pilot.
yeah, to
literally.
yeah,
yeah,
to-
Was that
tearing
smokehouse to a
barbecue
pilot?
to
yeah,
flying
working in the
planes.
barbecue kitchen to
Yeah.
flying airplanes. Like,
And so yeah,
So
really nice
how
airplanes.
do you shift this whole encouragement mindset to ourselves? How do we encourage ourselves more?
I really
I don't
100
know. Tell me, how do we
Well,
do
that's
that?
what we're here to talk about. Why you back on me?
I wouldn't. Here's what's interesting too, because I've read a few books on brain mapping and how you remap your and it's phenomenal in the fact that you can rewire the way you think, but we don't do it so many times. We just get stuck in this rut and we stay there. And it's like almost changing the way we think, changing the way we view ourselves it's not an easy thing, but it can be done. It just takes us focus and some work on us to be able to do that. And so we got to change some things up. We got to make change happen, but we just totally get stuck in that and we don't move from it.
Yeah.
So it's start with the simple things. So even if it's a personal, just inner focus kind of thing, because we talked about solitude and the importance of being alone, and I think it's being with our own thoughts and being okay with those thoughts, as crazy as they may sound, unorganized as they may sound, like,
Oh, crazy unorganized.
yeah, I'm ADD. So it's like, like if I sit by myself somewhere,
So like 50 different thoughts you're wrestling through.
yeah, it's insane.
Well,
So
I
it's
mean,
like I have to work to stay
not even just-
focused.
yeah, not even just by yourself. Like you forget to finish like the last two words of a sentence. Although in your brain, you know what you wanted to say.
Oh, I
But
get
as it's
caught-
coming out of your mouth, you don't finish the sentence because in your brain, you're on to the next three sentences
But
you
I
already
so
want to
get
say.
caught in the moment. And I
Yeah.
realized, like, AJ and I was walking into the house to get the book, and AJ and I met in the little walkway going to the house, and we started talking and cutting up. I literally got into the house, and I'm sitting in the kitchen.
It's
We're
like,
just
why am I
laughing,
here?
and I'm like, why did I come into the house? So I'm sitting there like, I don't even know why I came in here.
You're waiting on him to get back
Yeah.
to me.
It's
Start
just like-
recording.
And you want to, and I think it's cute. It's not annoying to me, but one of these things that you do, you'll say, well, I was going to hand you this, but I was going to go get the, and then you walk off to do whatever you're doing. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go get the what?
Yeah. So
Thoughts can hurt us though. And
Yeah.
like your thoughts are running so rampant in your head. My thoughts just, you come to a fork in the road and you've got, hey, here's positive lane and here's negative town. My thoughts go negative immediately. Like,
Which is interesting.
and it's just like, nope, that's where we're going. And yours are like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going everywhere. What
I
about
don't-
you?
I-
What
That's
do
very
you?
much like me. It's just
Just
going everywhere.
everywhere?
It's everywhere. There's
Like,
literally no telling.
I don't, and this is not a great thing. I cannot start with that. Like, this is my protective mechanism I've learned over counseling. When someone is very negative toward me or in me, I just don't have them in my life. Like, I
Yeah.
just eliminate them from
Yeah.
my life because I'm like, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need that distraction, and I
And it
don't need
makes sense,
anyone to beat
though.
me down.
I mean, yeah,
It's a kind of a safety net for me because growing up with my dad being, I mean,
abusive.
I was called anything you can think of. I was called by yeah. And so it's like I dealt with that for a long time. And then I got a part where I was like, I don't really care what you think about me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the people I care that think about me are the people that are closest to me. Like
Yeah.
the people in this room
Yeah.
are what matter to me. And so that's what they think of me matters. Outside of that, I'm kind of like, whatever. That's cool. You think that way, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like,
So you think that transfers to your self talk?
I think so a lot because I'm just like, man, I don't. It's like reading the negative comments in a social feed. Like, and I found myself doing this. I'm more intrigued with the comment section of TikTok
Oh, very
than
much
I
so.
am the actual video. So as soon as I
Why
watch the video,
not?
sometimes I hit pause and I go straight to the comments. And I'm
Absolutely.
like,
It's always
I
the
want
comments.
to read and see what
It's
happens.
so rare for me to do that.
And really,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm, all
Oh,
about
I'm
the
always
comments.
doing that.
All about the comments.
and it's just immediately it goes to negative. People immediately go to negative.
Well, it's so
So
funny that
quickly,
you said
yes.
that because a friend of mine sent me like a screenshot of comments. It was like a educational content TikTok, but she had pulled up the comments and screenshotted that and sent it to me. And I was just like, do we know some of these people who are commenting? She was like, no, just look at what they're saying. Like, we can identify with this, 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 and this. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think about that part. I'm like, do we know some of these people who are saying this?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's interesting how my own mind works as we're talking
Yeah.
about this. Like, I hear that.
Well, and I got to thinking. I mean, just as we were talking through it, as our participation audience was
gone. She's after some-
fidget toy.
just sitting here and encouraging one another, man. Like, and when talking to listeners, I don't know where y'all are at, but like, there is something so fulfilling and encouraging and uplifting about encouraging others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I sit back and I'm like, gosh, why can't I
Do that to myself.
Yes, why can't I do that to myself?
Yeah.
And then it takes me back, and I know we shared a little bit about this last episode, but like, there's been a time in my life where I was encouraged by how I encouraged myself, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Like-
It does when you say it. But can I tell you, I've never had a span of time in my life where I have thought that way of my own self.
So you never pep talk yourself?
No, never,
Ever.
Oh,
ever.
there was a season, especially after going through divorce, like I did it all the time. And mind you, I was also going through counseling, going through a lot of things, and I talked about everything that went through my mind. Greg, like I didn't hold anything back. I talked about everything that I was going through in my thoughts.
Okay. I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
There was maybe like a 6-month period when I was a widow where I'd worked my butt off to get my feet back under myself, get a routine, get mine and Thomas and Aaron Grace's life together, where I was like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I can do this. I am doing it. And I could tell myself that daily. And that's when my counselor was like, and that's when somebody's going to come into your life that wants to date you and marry you. And you're going to be like, don't mess this up.
When we met,
I was very confident. I can say that.
You were very much, I don't need anyone.
don't need
and that was
you.
probably the most attractive thing for me to be like, oh, she's got her stuff together.
I didn't need
Like
you.
you were running your subdivision, you would run around your subdivision in Country Walk every so often. I was just like, okay,
As well
dang,
as
girl.
all the other.
Yeah, you were like doing the
Boot
after
camp.
school.
I pushed
boot
a
camp.
car up a hill.
Yeah, you did. You told me about
Dang,
that.
girl.
But it was interesting because you had such a confidence about yourself.
Yeah. But it wasn't just the working out or whatever. It was I was
But that
I was
has
running
an
my
effect
life.
on how you feel about yourself, how you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, all of that does have, like, what you eat, what you put into your body has affects all of. And here's the thing, and I know
I
you
felt
may
guilty
be,
yesterday because I ate 3 pieces of candy at school. I was stressed out.
so I know some of you may be listening to this and going, okay, I thought this was about relationships, I thought it was about marriage, But I'm telling you, if you don't believe how you think about yourself, how you see yourself affects your relationships, pull your head out of the sand and join the
Yeah.
real world, because it 1000% directly reflects how you speak to, how you react to, how you communicate, and how
Yeah.
you talk to your significant other.
Whether or not I enjoy spending time alone or just doing my own thing, I do know that there are things that I do that are my own thing that make me feel better.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, the gym.
working
Yeah.
out
Yep.
every day
Yep.
makes me feel better. As silly as it sounds, getting to read for 30, 45 minutes before I go to bed,
Yeah.
it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Like just little things.
Yeah, because we say,
Well-
I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times, and I'll keep saying it. I'll keep beating the drum. If you want to have a great marriage,
You
be a
gotta be
very, very healthy
a great
person.
you.
Yeah, be the
Yeah.
best version
Well,
of
I
you.
mean, how are you? And if you're in a marriage relationship and you're saying, till death do us part, this is something you want to be for the rest of your life. If you can't wrestle the own issues in your own mind,
Yeah.
how are you supposed to wrestle the issues between you and a spouse?
Well,
Yeah.
for crying out loud, if you want to be a good friend,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
need to
yeah,
be a
that
good
just-
you.
Yes.
It's not just about marriage. If you want to be a good friend, if you want to be a good parent, a sibling, if you want to be a good you in a relationship, you got to be a good you first. Like you can't bring an unhealthy person into any kind of relationship.
So we talked about this idea of the solitude paradox of being alone makes you better with others. So we talked about being okay and sitting in yourself, sitting in your own thoughts, sitting in those. So what does that look like? Help me understand what that looks like, what that means for you guys to sit.
Well, it's different for
Yeah.
all three of us sitting here at this
100%.
table.
Yes.
I mean, I just said what it is for me. It's getting to go to the gym or getting to read or just having a few minutes to decompress where I don't have to say words. Because at work for me, because I'm a teacher, I say 5 million, 1,000, trillion words a day, and I have to make 100 choices a minute, and all of the things that are incorporated in my job. So I think it's like, well, because I spend so much time with other people and doing things with other people, although they're littles, it's hard for me to switch gears to be like, here's what I need for myself. Because
Yeah.
my days are long. And when I get home, it's like, no, I want to be with you. I want to be with the kids. I want to be with Lucy. And it's just like, it's hard to make that choice of, no, what do I really need?
Yeah.
Although I know what it is.
Well, because there's many people out there whose lives are extremely busy
Yeah.
and full of stuff and full of activities.
Yeah.
But the idea is if you don't figure out how to take just a few minutes of time to center yourself and ground yourself,
Yeah.
then you're not being the best version of
I don't
yourself.
have anything to give if I don't do that.
Right.
For me, going back to when I do have solitude, when I work on my thoughts or when I just have thoughts, like I get so many thoughts, so many, and especially like the negative thoughts, like just hounding at me, like, why aren't you working out more? Why haven't you lost more weight than you already are? You should be better than where you're at. Why aren't you doing more at work? You should be accomplishing more. Why haven't you done more on your barn that you're building? Like all these things like, hey, I wish I could see the end result, but I'm not because I haven't done all the small steps to it. But then it's so easy to get drowned out with that. And one thing that I went through in counseling a couple of years ago was we sat down and we were like, look, it's not wrong to cope sometimes, to distract yourself from the thoughts, because sometimes they can just overwhelm you so much to the point that it can lead to anxiety, it can lead to depression and all these things.
Yeah.
But the reality is coping and thriving cannot coexist. So it was a matter of being intentional to take moments and say, I'm not distracting myself from my thoughts. I'm going to be intentional to be alone. And I'm going to latch on to one thought.
Yep.
And I'm going to nail it down.
Yep.
And I'm going to complete that thought. So for me, what that helped with, and I don't know if this is just a me thing or if y'all have had this, but whenever you have a thought that comes out at you that you feel negative towards yourself, that thought is going to be recurring. So I've had that thought last week.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to happen again today. It's going to happen again tomorrow. And it's going to happen again next week. And so for me, it was a matter of taking that one thought and wrestling it down. And if it came down to saying, okay, no, you're believing in a lie that maybe someone has said about you or that you have a preconceived idea about you, you need to stop believing in that lie and here's why. Or if it's true and I need to change, start making that change.
Gotcha.
Because then when the next day comes and that thought comes back, I already have the answer to that thought. I don't have to reprocess that whole thought. That thought has already been finalized. So if it comes down to, hey, what did I work through in my divorce? Okay, was that my issue? Was that something I need to change? Okay, well then either one, work on changing that. That way tomorrow when the thought comes back, you say, no, that thought's not going to hinder me anymore because I'm already working on it. I'm changing that about myself. Or saying, no, that thought's a lie. I'm not going to believe it. And don't get me wrong, it takes time because like for me, especially when I was going through divorce, like tons, dozens and dozens of those thoughts. And I had to take numerous nights where I never slept, numerous nights, like all these times that I had to wrestle these thoughts. And sometimes I had to journal it. Sometimes I had to work on it for an hour and then get away and distract myself, then come back to it and keep thinking about it. But the significant change for me, where it became an encouragement to me, was finalizing those thoughts when I had them so that they didn't drown me.
That's what I was about to say. You worked through them and you wrestled them down to the place where there was an end point.
Yes.
And then you move forward. I have not been able to get to that place for myself because even if it's like a negative thought I made up in my own head, which most of them are, or if it's a negative thought that's actually true, I can't, it just keeps cycling. It just cycles through. I may forget about it for a little while, but it always comes back. So this is something I very, very, very much struggle with. Very much.
But I almost think that's the importance of having somebody in your life who is like honest with you, like real and honest. That goes, that you're almost like, hey, is this the truth or is this a lie I've made in my
Bro,
head?
you and I, like, okay, my divorce was like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And not 3 months ago in this room after recording, we stayed till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like I got crazy emotional that night because I'm like, dude, I am resurfacing these things I thought I dealt with and it's hitting me upside the head like crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, she was like, I'm just not going to lie. I was bawling my eyes out that night. Like I was going through a lot. And I was like, dude, tell me, like, speak truth into me right now. I don't care if it's going to hurt me. I don't care if it's going to encourage me. Speak the truth so I know where to move forward with.
Right.
That is one thing you're very good at,
that
though.
radically, that night was a massive turning point for me.
Yeah.
Well, even just little things. I know I think you're the greatest thing that there ever was ever. But like even on the days, most of the days where I couldn't come up with anything positive to say about myself, and I would talk to you about it, and you would say, you can teach little people to read. Like, it was just very, what I think are basic things like, well, that's my job, but not everybody can do my job. It was just, you're very good at encouraging people by that, and I appreciate that.
Well,
about
you look at people, it's how you choose to look at people. Like, you choose to see the positive, you choose to see the good things in them, or you can choose to see the crap you don't like.
Well, you'll always find
part.
what you're looking for.
Right. 100%. 100%. That's such a true statement. And it's so, I'm so sick of living in a world where everybody tells us the things we need to change and be like, okay, I get it. We want to improve. We want to be better. Like, dude, we're reading the book we talked about last week. Comfort Crisis. Like, hey, don't be comfortable. Keep pushing. Well, I do that so much. Sometimes I lose sight of the things that
are now.
Yeah. I'm like, but let's enjoy the journey. Like, this is a journey we're on. We're never getting today back. Today's gone.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you did today, that's gone. Those are memories now. Whatever you get to do tomorrow, you get to choose that. You get to predict that. You get to, and some things are thrown your way that you don't get to choose. But you know what? You get to choose how you react to it. So that's the thing that I, in relationships and marriage and for yourself, I'm like, bro, just take a minute, take a deep breath, relax, and just focus on some good and encourage each other. Say something sweet. Say something positive about your significant other. Say something positive about the other person in your life. It's not hard. It takes just a few minutes. You're not that busy. If you say you're too busy, I'm sorry, that's a lie. And stop lying to yourself.
Well, and if you look at the difference, there's a book I read, when I was in college, so long ago, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. I can't even believe I remember who wrote that book. But the concept is this: is he's saying like if you're on a 10-mile trek and you veer off by 1 degree to the right, over that 10 miles, you'll be so far off your point.
Mm-hmm.
So just that super small shift seems like absolutely nothing. We wouldn't even consider it to be an issue. But over 10 miles, that's tremendous. And you say, just focus on the good. Focus on what is encouraging and uplifting. And not only just for you, but maybe your spouse or your kids or your friendships, your relationships, your coworkers, your boss. Focus on what's good. Imagine 2 years from now what that's going to look like.
That's
Wow.
true. My mom has always said about me, I'm a silver lining girl.
Yeah.
Like, I could be delivered the worst news, and I have been. But even just like things that happen in our family, like she says, I can find the silver lining, which is easy for me to do in a big situation, like a, overall
Yeah.
scenario. And even if I boil it down to, if one of my friends or one of our family members is having a hard time, I can find that, but I can't always find that for my own self. So
Yeah.
I feel like I know we've been talking about, and maybe this is unpack. We usually kind
we
of
need
talk
to-
about where
we
we
need to
want
be-
to unpack
yeah.
before we get here, but here we are.
I feel like we kind of been unpacking progressively.
Excuse me. I feel like for unpack, like I know we've been talking a lot about solitude and self-talk and those kinds of things, but I feel like a really big thing is whether it's your spouse or a friend or a teammate or a coworker or just a trusted somebody that can help remind you of those good things about yourself. Because I'm sorry, people like me who lose sight of the positive things about my own self daily. I have people like Greg and Michael and our kids, and I have friends and coworkers that can very easily just at the snap of a finger tell me something positive about myself to bring me back on course.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So here's
I'm sorry.
So here's one thing I would like to do, kind of a shift from what we did last week, because we said say something that you like about yourself. So I would say this week shift. Still do your 10 minutes of solitude, quiet, no radio, no nothing, just silent, wherever you are, if it's sitting outside, riding in the car, whatever it may be. But as a result of that,
I'm sorry.
you okay?
You good?
say something you like about someone important in your life. Say something encouraging to them, whether it's a boss, a coworker, a spouse. If you have a spouse, significant other, somebody you work with, take 2 people each day and say something encouraging to
Like
those
actually
2
tell
people.
them.
Yeah, you can text them.
Yeah.
You can say it to their face. Text them or say it to their face or whatever. Just 2 things or just one thing you like about them to 2 different people each day. It's not that much.
No.
You're talking about 2 texts.
That's going to be so much easier than saying things I like about my own
So,
self.
but I want to encourage you, spend some time alone and think about those things. Like continue to wrestle those thoughts, continue to spend those, but then say those 2 things or the one thing to 2 different people that are important in your life and just encourage them. And
And
I
it may
hope if
be
you're
hard.
married or you have a significant, one of those is that person.
Yeah.
It may be hard for you to take in what somebody says that's positive about your own self, especially if you view yourself in such a negative light. And
Yeah.
that's going to be part of the challenge too, though,
Sometimes just
is
say
to be able to
thank
see
you.
it and say
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not wrong to just say thank you.
No, it's not. Say thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Like that's an easy thing because if we don't start to shift the way we think, the way we see people, the way we see ourselves, it directly reflects the relationships in our lives, the closest ones to us, all of them that are around us. So it's a huge shift, but it's a big one. But it's one of those things you have to unpack. You have to unpack it if you want to be healthy.
Yeah.
And you have to face it. And so it's just, this is what it is. So are we good with those 2 challenges?
I'm good with that.
I love it.
And so I want to encourage people. I want to see this on social media of people encouraging each other instead of the reverse of us of us cutting each other down. So
Yeah.
take some time, encourage somebody, give them that voice. If someone is posting, but you may not have to agree with them. That's okay. Just if you don't agree with them, you don't like what they're saying, just keep scrolling.
That's okay.
Go somewhere else, but just be encouraging to someone.
Yeah.
So, and lift somebody up. Say
Love
something
it.
positive. So, solitude it's a beautiful thing. It's a hard thing.
Scary thing.
It's scary.
Oh, it's
I love it.
I don't love it.
Today I was working on a rental house and I got there and there was this weird. It felt really weird. If you would have saw me, you'd be like, "This guy's a psychopath." Because I literally it was cold outside this morning here in Georgia, and I'd been working and I just sat in the chair and the radio was off and everything. I just sat there and it was quiet, and I just sat there for just a little while and just listened, and was just kind of just trying to take it all in.
You
It was
like
kind of
to do that. You enjoy that.
I do.
I do
'cause-
not.
I did that in the car today.
Yeah.
I drove about 5 hours today, and for about an hour, I just radio off, music off, everything off.
Yeah, just be in your thought, man. Be good. Be okay with yourself. Sit in that. That's a beautiful
It's hard
thing.
to do.
It
But
is.
thank
but-
you to our friends who are going on this journey with us.
Yes.
So please,
Yeah, and I would encourage you, like, if this is out of your comfort zone, like for our listeners, like, try it.
yeah. If
Just try.
if it makes you uncomfortable, that's more of a reason to do it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's even
yes.
more of a reason to do it. If you're
Yeah.
comfortable doing it, then that's an easy thing. Like do
Mhm.
something that makes you kind of all feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, but thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for continuing to spread the word. We keep growing. We keep reaching different countries,
It's
different
wild.
cities.
Hagen, isn't this week over 2,000 downloads for us?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
over
Like, that's a
2,000.
pretty big
2,000
milestone.
downloads.
Yeah,
And we're in 13 countries now.
Over 175 cities.
That's
all
wild.
over the place.
We
So,
sure would.
Crazy.
yeah.
Maybe we should say this at the beginning of a podcast. We
Thank you.
sure would love to hear from some of you folks. I have a cough drop in my mouth. Some of you folks that are listening.
That means people. All you guys.
Y'all.
Folks is a very
Y'all.
southern
You're
term.
going to make me cough again.
So, like we
Some
really
of
do.
y'all that are listening across the whole world,
Yes.
we would love to hear from you.
And if you've listened this long, thank you. You can shoot us a text from the podcast. You can catch us on all our socials, wherever we're at. Make sure to connect with us. If you have something you want us to talk about, let us know. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for subscribing, for following us on all of our
Yes.
our platforms. And we're just going to keep recording and keep producing as long as you keep listening and keep sharing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. And,
Go dogs.
Go dogs.
go dogs.
Ho, ho. Got a big game this weekend.
We do.
Yeah, it's
Georgia, Florida.
Yeah, so it's
Gator hater.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, beautiful game. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and go change some lives.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See y'all.